Today we're making shepherd's pie, a meat sauce made of lamb and vegetables, sandwiched between layers of buttery mashed potato and baked in the oven till crispy on top. First we start with the mashed potato. Boil your potatoes till they're just cooked, drain them and mash them. Now it's time to make some additions. We're adding butter, cheddar cheese, salt and pepper. Mix everything together, cover it in plastic wrap and set it aside for later. Now let's get started with the meat sauce. Fry your lamb over a high heat until it's browned all over. Then take it out of the pan, set it aside and get started with the vegetables. Here we're using carrot and onions, but you can really use any vegetables that you want. Common additions include celery and peas. If you have a fussy eater at home, this is a good way to sneak some vegetables into their diet. Cook until the onions become translucent, then add some crushed garlic and some herbs. Today we're using rosemary. Cook out for another couple of minutes until the raw smell of the garlic goes away, and then add a couple of spoons of plain flour. This will help thicken the gravy as it cooks. Add your meat back to the vegetables, then add some chicken stock, followed by a few dashes of Worcestershire sauce. Let things simmer for a minute or two and then you're ready to assemble. Spread a third of the potato mixture on the bottom of your baking dish, then add a light sprinkling of cheese. Follow this with the meat sauce and then the rest of your potato. Now we're going to drag a fork across the top of our pie. This will create some ridges that will brown nicely in the oven. Top it with the rest of the cheese, bake in a high oven for 20 minutes, and this is what you get. Crispy on the top, bubbling around the sides, and if you feel like yours needs more browning, just put it under the broiler for a couple of minutes. If you wish to, you can make your shepherd's pie in advance. Simply cook the potatoes, the meat sauce and assemble and place in the refrigerator for up to 3 days. When you're ready to cook your shepherd's pie, take it out of the refrigerator and bake it until it's brown on top and warm in the centre. Cut your shepherd's pie into portions and serve it with some vegetables on the side. A delicious, convenient comfort food, a British shepherd's pie.